Honor the feel, all honor the mindset. You know what, I want to say something real quick. I thought about something. I said this might be the last time I come in here and even touch on this shit. We ain't got time to keep playing with you new niggas today. Like they say back in the day, the new Negro race, that was some real shit. But I want to say something today. I want to time travel like LG, the Looking Glass, go back into the past, right? I want to show you something. Because I said before, the black race used to be a race of common sense. Then came the web. I want to paint this picture and give you a prime example, right? We see Sonya'S, right? We see that shooting, right? Now I want you to take Sonya'S, put her in that same kitchen across from that same cop, but we want to change the dates. From 2024, we want to change it back to 1963, 1966, 69. Now, as she's standing in that kitchen, it's gonna be in black and white. As he say, I'ma shoot you in your motherfucking face, he draw down on her, blow, he get off on her. What we did as a whole, collectively, us, will we question why he done that? I don't think we'll do that. Why? Here's why. See, some of y'all that's sitting up here watching this shit, y'all was out there. Y'all was out there in the field. You hear me? When they was ducking and dodging, weaving those motherfucking nightsticks like motherfucking Chinese and motherfucking Kung Fu flicks. You hear me? Huh? The K9. Whose dog was that? Who was that? You hear me? And they was fighting back against. See, I think you starting to understand what I'm talking about like this. You'll also see a big red truck. Big red truck you gonna see out there today, you call that big red truck? Fire department, firefighters. Same ones who was out there spraying and hosing those Negroes down in the suits. Pants wasn't hanging off their ass and shit, wasn't speaking that gang shit. Wasn't no criminals at that time, right? That same truck spraying them down with the motherfucking hoses. You call today, the fire department, like that old man that came out, ex-firefighter, say how he left that black child in that burning building and he felt some type of way today. Them, same ones that died in the towers, who they bring out the slow music and shit, and tell you supposed to feel some kind of empathy and sympathy for. Them, same way like the paramedics, same paramedics Dick Gregory told you. They picked Martin up, such and such, put the pillow over his face after he was shot, spit in his face, suffocated him. Same doctors. Little Conrad Murray, ain't it? Same court system. Same court system that let off the killers of Emmett Till. Same way Darren Wilson, same shit. If you do not understand white supremacy, what it is, how it works, everything else you do understand will only confuse you. Like, you need to know the difference between a police officer and a law enforcer. A law enforcer is here to enforce the laws of white supremacy. That's like the Chinese right now, you trying to do away with karate and shit. There's no way to eliminate racism without making it by way of law. That's like for the gays, for the Zionist shit. Fact checkers don't come out. When you see this rhetoric going on like with Ryan Garcia and all, there ain't no fact checkers then. See, when you see Sonya, Brianna, you hear me? Corin Gaines, you hear me? Shit like that. What you looking at is a modern Mary Turner. You hear me? Like Whitney, I said before, killed Whitney and came back and killed the baby. Huh? The true nature of the land, which y'all been ducking and dodging, y'all motherfuckers already know why they doing what they doing. You know it's a part of their training, because they showed you with the motherfucking pictures of Trayvon with the little targets and shit. Wilmington, North Carolina, again. The enforcers out there in LA, again. New York, again. Got to go back to the Nipsey audio again. You hear me? They showing you. You hear me? South Carolina, when the Klan came out, who's out there protecting them? Same way when we hit the field for Breonna Taylor, who was behind the motherfucking barriers with 3%ers, protecting them. Protecting service for who now? See, y'all starting to catch on. See, black folks don't sacrifice for liberation. Revolution. We don't sacrifice for that. We sacrifice for shit like gang shit. Gang creeds, gang law, we'll ride all day about that. And that's why they're able to depict us as the bad guys, the villains, because we're the only ones who sit here and we promote it. We glorify it. The blacks and the browns with the gang shit. That's why we target it so much. Every other race around here playing an innocent role, like the motherfucking Arabs. You hear me? Still over there conducting motherfucking slavery today in Libya. Still today. You hear me? Like I said before, we can fight. We'll put up a fight. We'll swim across the fucking river. Get down. We'll go tattoo chairs and all that, make t-shirts and all that, right? And when it come down to liberation, tread on me. Going up against the big op like what I said, see, we ain't got no heart. Now, we ain't got to be misguiding and misdirecting and misleading the motherfucking youth and the women. All the women got to question where all the motherfucking men that see your men, your men monetized. You got monetized militants today. They got to say shit like, we gonna go unalive a motherfucker for Sonya. They put the flyer up on CIA books, say, come on out, we gonna train and shit. You hear me? Right on the enemy motherfucking site and tell you we gorillas, all this type of shit. Unlike the opposition, like I told them, I say 3%ers, Proud Boys, Boogaloos got twice as much motherfucking heart as any black organization. What do I mean by that? This. Tell Farrakhan to tell his motherfucking follower in his coat to rush that White House. Right now. Tell any gun club, the Panther Party, whoever, run up in that White House. Tell your soldiers to go ahead and hit. See what you get. You hear me? See, the true nature of the motherfucking land is what Negroes been ducking and dodging. You hear me? Ducking and dodging today because they feel like they got some fucking freedom today on social media. They can just come out and talk about this type of shit, turn the page, stroll up until another motherfucking shooting occurred. Then niggas want to come out and cry motherfucking wolf again. Here we are sitting in 2024. How did it come to a point where the rabbit got the gun? See, that's the order they put down. They got y'all afraid again nowadays. Cause back then, remember y'all had the song, Fuck the Police. Ice-T, Cop Killer. You hear me? All the songs now about drilling y'all niggas. Huh? Back then, y'all niggas had heart when you had NWA. That's the difference. How it's come to a point where all you motherfuckers starting to run, duck, and dodge. We gotta tell black folks to protect themselves. When it came down to that point, white folks coming up to you by their motherfucking self, spitting in your face, calling you nigger. Here you pull your phone out and you say, wait till they see this here. You gonna lose your job. Or, like when they do snipe a motherfucker like Sonya or Breonna Taylor, you hear me? Maybe the mother go for 11 million. Is that worth it? Question that now. How much your motherfucking mate across from you, how much your child worth to you? Question that. If it come with a price, then fuck around, get on there and call Illuminati today, not tomorrow, motherfucker. But I guarantee you they buying 2 for 1. That's the mindset. Y'all don't take your own motherfucking tyranny serious. Why? Because it come with a price tag like Vicky talking about motherfucking war chest. Getting the goddamn hair and nails done. Ma'am, last time I checked, G.I. Jane was motherfucking bald headed. That's why Chris Rock got slapped the fuck out of. And you just might break a nail getting off with his motherfucking AR. What part of war? What part of war? Because it seems like y'all motherfucking tyranny today has went trending. It's only social media. That's why you'll donate millions to a motherfucking museum to see costumes and shit. Shit that you gonna see every motherfucking February. You commemorate taking L's. Nobody commemorate Black August though, but here they are. Everybody loves George Jackson though. Y'all love documentaries and motherfucking movies. But on the opposite end, the opposition, they take this shit dead serious. When we talking about history, they live for that shit. That's why you see black folks steady coming out, sticking up the shit like soul food. You hear me? They stick with that type of shit. They hold on to that. That's the part of their history today. What they own right here, Stone Mountain. You see that? Stone Mountain. All these motherfucking Confederate statues, which they supposed to lost that war. And they steady stand on that. So what that tell you? Huh? True nature of the motherfucking land. And then the motherfucking nightfall. This be the true nature of the land. This be the true nature of the land. And this is what they stand for. You hear me? This is the true nature of the land. This is what they standing for. This is what they standing on their history. Like what you saw in those goddamn postcards. Or like picnic up there in Indiana. Pick a nigger. Picnic. You hear me? Down here in Florida. The alligator. You hear me? Feeding the motherfucking black babies to the alligators. This is their history, bro. This is American history. Racism is motherfucking American as motherfucking American pie. And y'all steady asking why. Steady asking motherfucking why. They got holidays and shit designed around this here. This is American history. The only time they gonna come out, you hear me, and put up a motherfucking fight if it come down to the NRA taking their motherfucking gun rights. You know why? That's all they got. To uphold this motherfucking supremacy shit, because with them hands, they would take a motherfucking ass whooping. Mike Brown beat the shit out of Darren Wilson one-on-one. 6'5" against 6'4". Huh? They gotta have the sword. The origins of the sword. Iron. That's who done it. The gun. They done it. So when they infiltrated, they came with what? Bibles and swords. It's the true nature of the land, bro. You gotta know what you up against and know your real motherfucking history. This is who they are. It's in their nature by nature. I said before, the white race is symbolic to the pit bull breed. Supremacy, evil, order, control, chaos, hate. You hear me? They are designed to fight. They are designed. You hear me? The hidden lock. They are designed for that. They're bred to be dangerous. But some of them, it depends on how you raise them. You hear me? Depends on how you raise them, will have a little common sense like the abolitionists did. You hear me? Some of those white folks that they did hang, that did take a ride and take those bottles across the motherfucking head, which pissed me off. You niggas, y'all steady turning y'all heads to that shit. Y'all acting like you had some of them motherfuckers that didn't die behind this type of shit, and that's what I'm talking about when we talking about telling the truth. If they can't tell the motherfucking truth of American history, y'all niggas in the same motherfucking boat. Don't be misleading me. Don't have me just going up here reading the motherfucking hieroglyphics. You hear me, Sadie? You hear me? When Billy, talking about these tabs that we should have been talking about, because Yahweh mentioned in Amenhotep the third, nigga. I'm just saying the galactic gods. That's a whole nother conversation. My mindset, don't be misleading and misdirecting me on this conscious shit or some Christian shit, you hear me? Or some Muslim shit. No. Freedom of free thought. Consciousness, awakeness, awareness, finding your own understanding. That's what it is. So when you see her take that motherfucking shot to the face and he said, hey, why would I do that? Such and such harm you. You called us. You knew that. And you asked her, How's her mental health? You knew that, looking for a chink in her armor. You knew that when you sent her to that motherfucking stove, knowing that you was gonna take that opportunity. You knew that when she said such and such, I rebuke you in the name of motherfucking Jesus. He transformed like he was working for motherfucking Balenciaga or motherfucking Walt Disneyland. That reptile shape shifted. So he took that opportunity, you hear me, to draw his gun and draw down on her like when he was out there in the field, ex-military, and take that headshot as if she was a motherfucking Taliban soldier or jihad, and he took pride in that headshot like a motherfucking jarhead. Told him that's a headshot, that's a kill, it's over with. He thought he was back there in the motherfucking field. Let him bleed out. Yeah, he had PTSD, all right. That's exactly how he moved on a motherfucking female. I say that to say this. Boy, those children down there in Texas needed him at that school that day when they were standing in the hall listening to those children get assassinated, shot all in their faces and shit, and they was running. They needed this cop because he seemed like he with the smoke. He seemed like he a real motherfucking killer. Energy match energy. That's what they needed, was this cop in that school in Texas that day. You hear me? Because we ain't heard Blue Line come out, back to blue, all lives matter, do a motherfucking thing about those children yet. Know why? Because those little children, they were brown. The same way how they had their ass in those cages like hot dogs when Trump was talking about building that motherfucking wall. So when y'all brown folks come over here and build your own community, when you see me walking that motherfucker, don't you be looking at me like her, hurry up and buy. Motherfucker, you in the same boat. Don't you forget that same boat. You hear me? All these motherfucking Arabs over our resources looking at y'all niggas like y'all some of the biggest thieves out here, but here it is over there in motherfucking Egypt. Who over the pyramids? Who over our temples of gold and shit? Who out there, you see them on TikTok with motherfucking gold cars, castles, and laying up with motherfucking lions? I wish that lion turned on his motherfucking ass. The fuck going on with nature? You hear me? This type of shit. Everybody hate, you hear me, and envy the black man, but they love to capitalize off your motherfucking resources, but still over there today in motherfucking Rome. You hear me? Yeah, Italy and shit like that. All over the fucking world, Germany too, they still bowing and praying. Coming out having carnivals about the Black Madonna. When those motherfuckers go down, you hear me? All those in the House and the Senate, when they go down, pull it up, Sarah soon steady. At the motherfucking billionaires, the cemetery. I think that's the Freemason cemetery, pull it up. And look, they ain't none of them motherfuckers getting buried under no crosses. Under Egyptian motherfucking emblems and shit. They know the truth. Y'all don't. Not only do you lost your motherfucking self, you lost your way around here in America. All you motherfucking chosen folks, all you black Jews, don't even know who you are today. Y'all the chosen few, and still ain't built nothing. Show me a motherfucking monument, a pyramid, at least a mini motherfucking pyramid y'all built. Show me something that y'all left behind since you the chosen few. And how the fuck you ain't got no government when you can sit here and network right here on social media? How is that? How these young gang members and all that get millions off this shit and y'all can't? But y'all can come up with millions for a fucking museum though. But then again, let's critique the congregation of Creflo for that $42-something million motherfucking jet. 1.3 trillion spent with the corporation. That was back in 2015 in the day of the bag age. Imagine where the number's at now. Had enough motherfucking money, black folks could have bought 2 Epstein Islands. You hear me? Let's hold that mirror up to who we are today. You feel me? So when we talking about liberation and all that freedom, no nigga. That ain't where we at. They giving you the same thing in 08, hope. Cause they goddamn show giving you no justice, no peace. Hope. Hashtag. That's what they giving you. When it come down to an age where they killing your women and your children, boy, that's when you at your worst. Black men have become obsolete. So when it come down to Father's Day, all the mothers need to say Happy Father's Day to me, because these niggas can't do a motherfucking thing. Mexican men building up the whole goddamn community. You hear me? Black men doing what? Tearing the motherfucker down. While Mexican men building up the community, black men tearing it down. Stop me when I'm wrong here. Stop me when I'm wrong here. And I'm talking about from an unconscious standpoint. Look at the money Diddy got. Why Diddy in that situation? Why Suge Knight in that situation? We talking about black moguls still can't get it right. Black moguls still can't get it right. So who gonna be your savior today? Answer that. If Diddy can't save you, you hear me? TD Jakes at the party with Diddy. He can't save you. You hear me? What's the or else? Who's your savior today? Who's your savior today? That's all I'm at. That's all I'm saying. Who your savior today? Because you sit here and you critique these gang members and all that. Who's gonna save Sonya? Who's gonna save Sonya? Like who was gonna save Corey Gaines when her man ran out the house and left her in the house with the gun, looking like Harriet Tubman? Who was gonna save Sonya? When her clearly black men ain't finna die for you. Like what Malcolm say, the most disrespected is who today. So who was gonna save her? You think the white man gonna let his woman get done like that? You think Asian men gonna let that? Huh? See, yours ain't gonna do that because he don't feel like you his. He feels separated from you because that's what they done with the music and shit. And you see why I say a lot of interracial dating, that's cool. But y'all the only motherfucking race that's not connected. That's why you walk in they motherfucking businesses and you see the Chinese restaurant, there's nothing but Chinese behind that shit. You hear me? Or you walk in the Spanish restaurant, and ain't nothing but Spanish in there. And nowadays, when you go in fucking Walmart, everybody in that bitch don't speak English, huh? You probably got 3 niggas working in that shit today. Y'all ain't even paying attention to that shit. Go down to the food stamp office, stand in line, and tell me how many brown motherfuckers in that line. But they point fingers at y'all though. I'm speaking it. Fuck how you feel. You hear me? This is the truth. They don't feel connected to you. You don't feel connected to him. Y'all promoting that shit through this power that y'all don't even understand called music communication. Women don't fuck with, don't cook, I don't clean. Y'all promote this type shit. Back then, love and happiness. God damn it, let's stay together forever. I was singing that shit. I said, damn, now I'm starting to catch on. Maybe I'm getting old. Let's stay together forever, ever. Good, bad, happy, and sad. God damn it. He said we stand together through it all. That's what he was saying. You ain't gonna hear that today. Fuck this bitch, such thoughts over there. Fuck this nigga, such and such. As long as she got a fat ass, can't even rap. That look red, what's the look red when she cute, thicker than a motherfucker? Ice Spice, God, that bitch there. But we stay focused. That bitch. Woo, that bitch there. I'm just saying. There should not be no more Sonya'S after this shit here. Fuck all that. Y'all niggas like to get amped up and shit for the wrong motherfucking reason. Like when it come down to motherfucking Alabama and shit. You can swim across the motherfucking pond. You should be able to swim across the motherfucking pond right now. You hear me? That's how you should be feeling when you see them come around that bitch and they put a knee in your neck or they choking one of y'all out. Get on that goddamn rooftop, get in those cuts, get them motherfuckers out of there. Y'all keep letting them motherfuckers come through there and do that shit. They continue to do that shit. When they start to snitching, that's when we get off on them. Fuck a dope. When y'all snitching on what we doing to these motherfuckers for coming around here, you hear me? Murdering us, that's when we gonna do something to you motherfuckers. Y'all keep walking on motherfucking eggshells, nigga, this shit gonna continue on. Black men, y'all motherfuckers are obsolete. I said before, young niggas, y'all gotta bring the Dracos out. Y'all gonna have to ride and take a chance like y'all did with motherfucking Fulio and motherfucking LBG Duck. Y'all had to take a chance like those motherfucking Bloods and motherfucking Crips down there in South Carolina that was really getting off, that was really active about this shit. That's what y'all gonna have to do. Cause you goddamn sure ain't gonna got no justice or else, or no red, black, and green coming to save the motherfucking day. Rise and power motherfucking Sonya, say her motherfucking name like you gotta say so many other motherfucking names that been slayed from motherfucking females to motherfucking children. That's a problem today. And we got all these motherfucking tough guys out here. All these tough ass niggas out here. All these big money getting ass niggas out here. All these gang niggas out here. All these motherfucking casualties. Something ain't right. So again, when he shot her in her motherfucking face, that premeditated murder, that's capital motherfucking murder. The same way how they talking about the Fulio shooters. Capital motherfucking murder, premeditated. He said he was gonna do it and he done that. You hear me? When he done that, he overstand. True land of the nature. And we fucker locked up because we feel like this is. The COs in that bitch. You hear me? We already know how the white boys move in that motherfucker. You feel me? So they can bring them in the front door, let them out the back door. Epstein, same shit. We don't believe that locked up shit. He'll be in that motherfucker getting steak every motherfucking night for the work that he put in. They run this shit. There is no fucking, there's no penalizing your own soldiers. Don't believe that dishonorable discharge shit that's the U.S. military, and you rarely see that. All the women they been raping in there. All the women that been getting raped, excuse me, SA, because I want to get monetized too, so we can go live and bring this motherfucking message worldwide like we was before. The top motherfucking YouTube, the first, the fastest that was monetized, Delta Defcon, Django, nigga. I speak the truth, nigga, that y'all niggas scared. Y'all niggas don't, y'all won't stand on that. Y'all won't stand on that. So therefore, we gotta come out and balance this shit out again. There's no way. There's no way we should be here in 2020 motherfucking 4 trying to put up a defense for what? That's all we saying. Get back to it. Get back to who you used to be. Get back to those 92 days. Can we all get along? Hell no. Foots and hands up your ass. That's what we own. All that, they running up in your face, hollering nigger and playing with you, all that shit, they're pulling your phones out. Oh no. No. This ain't part of these motherfucking rules here. We're gonna take the phone, all kind of shit. We're gonna follow your ass to the house. We're gonna stop playing with you. I don't advocate violence. Entertainment purposes only. Monetize my shit. But you gotta start defending yourself, black folks. Women, overall, all women. All women gotta start defending your motherfucking self. I have a daughter. You hear me? Y'all see them little girls that I be with, them 3 little girls? Trust me. I am not saying this for nothing. Alright? We gotta do better when it comes down to protecting our household. Back then, if the lion wasn't fit to lead, the lioness would kill him. It's in nature, pull it up. A lot of y'all niggas need to be slayed like a Polite, a Umar, said it. Y'all ain't fit to lead today. You hear me? All honor Farrakhan, he talked that smoke, but when you talk that smoke like that, and ain't no shots being fired your way, that's the only thing I be looking at. No cars blew up on Farrakhan. They took a motherfucking shot at Trump the other day. How is this possible? When you that powerful and they ain't making no attempts, they can't be that afraid. If that's the case, then we'll be calling out on the nation to come out and do something about this Sony shit. We'll be calling out on the party to come out and do something about this Sony shit. Why are the masses overlooking black folks, overlooking the black modern nations today and going straight to the system? So not the days of yesterday. You have to question that. Why are they here then? Huh? Back then, they were utilized for something. Today, obsolete. Stop me when I'm wrong. That's all we saying. All honor in the field, man. Stay up, stay dangerous, infinite, my nigga. Rise of power, Sonya infinite. Rise of power to the motherfucking field, falling, the young gods. You hear me? Today and tomorrow, my nigga. We got a lot of work to do. But I'm here though. That's all I can say. I'm here, nigga. I ain't going no motherfucking nowhere. It's on y'all.